from now on. I miss you all very much. Those of you that I haven't seen in a while, I've seen some of you at the park and stuff, but now that's not even going on. So either way, by the time you see this, I will miss you no matter where or when the last time I saw you was. So we don't have music yet. We're working things out here still, getting acclimated. It's like a new studio, even if it's the same exact place we've been. But we don't have music right now, so I'm just gonna do a quick stretch with you guys without some music. We'll talk or whatever. I'll talk you through everything we're doing, and then we'll roll right into some dances. So, and we can go over what we've been up to while we've been away from this studio. Okay, so let's just start to stretch. Basically the usual stuff. Give yourself plenty of space. You should be able to move your arms, your legs, whatever room you're in right now. Get ready to move. In fact, yeah, let's just do a little bit of this. Start to move around those muscles. Give them some blood flow. And then let's take it up and overhead, to the right real quick, to the left. Just going side to side, loosen up your spine a little bit. And then we'll do the same thing with our hips. So big circles all the way around. I'm feeling my hips and the back of my legs, my quads starting to get some room. Maybe shake it out a little bit, legs up. Start to get that blood flow happening again, and hold here. You can reach your opposite arm up if you want to try and balance, if that helps. And then set that foot right in front. Drop it down. I'm feeling a stretch all along the back of my calf and my hamstring. I said quad before, I meant hamstring. Switch sides. And one more of these. And you can go ahead and do your dancer poses if you want to. Go ahead and try that, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So let's just switch it up inside of our legs, stretching. Other side. And let's take straight legs, both legs straight. Grab your opposite elbows. Just kind of bounce yourself closer to the ground. Bend your knees and roll up nice and slow. Head comes up last. And then let's do left arm up and over. Side body stretch, so I'm not doing this. I'm nice and open. I'm trying to get kind of like the middle of my chest to face the sky, but I don't want my arm to come back with it. I want my arm to stay right there twisting. So I'll have to kind of spiral my pinky towards the ground. So the back of my hand is facing you guys. Same with you. The back of your hand is facing me. And then go to a flat back. You can rest this opposite hand on your leg if you need to, as long as you're not doing this. You know, hunching over, we're stretching our tailbone to our fingertips. And then all the way down. And then take a bend in that left leg, that back knee, whatever leg your hands are not closest to is the one that's plieing. And the front one is keeping straight. And then back straight in both legs. Come back up to that halfway point. And then all the way up, keeping both legs straight. Send my hips forward first, and then the top of my back. You only have to go a little ways. We've only just started warming up, so. And then the other side. So that flat back again, both legs are straight. Reaching from the tailbone, I'm pulling pretend I have a tail and someone's pulling my tail and pulling my hand. And then all the way down. And then plie. And straight. And then all the way up, all the way back. Good. And let's just take it all the way up and over. Either side will do. We're just going to be lunging. You can go ahead and take a few bounces. Just bob, make sure you can feel the stretch happening kind of in the front of your hip. And then back knee down. Keep stretching and keep pushing your hips forward and down. So I'm not back here. I'm stretching forward into my hips. And then half split. You can flex your foot. So again, a nice long stretch from my calf into the back of my leg. And then I'm going to turn my foot out. And so I have a different stretch around the same area, but a little different. And then back into it. Knee is still down. I'm going to turn this front toe out a little bit. And then roll to the outer edge of my foot. See that? And then take this hand and kind of just gently pressing my knee. Just a little bit. You don't even really need to press that much to feel it. You're going to feel a pinch right about here in your hip. A good pinch, right? And then back up to that lunge that we started with. Flip it over, get a little squat there. Your foot doesn't have to be flat yet. If you're up here, that's okay. As long as you're feeling the stretch in the back of this leg. And then other side. Make sure this knee is open to the side, not to the front. And this knee is facing forward, not here. Okay? So I'm like this. And over to that lunge now again. You can go ahead and bob a little bit. Rock back and forth. And then back knee down. And half split. Go ahead and flex your foot. And then turn it out. And back in. Keep it turned out. Roll to the outer edge and press. Little pinch right here. And back to the lunge. Flip it over, and we're on the ground. Hopefully you guys can still see me. Butterfly. Keeping your spine nice and straight. We're not ever like this. See how I'm hunched over? How am I ever going to get to my feet? I have to be on the top of my butt bones, right? So I have to be up here and leaning forward this way. I can't expect to reach forward like this. This is only stretching my spine. We don't want that. Not right now. So I'm on top of my sits bones, leaning forward. By the way, the next few classes I won't be giving this much in depth of a description, so I won't be talking so much about how you're supposed to feel when you're doing these stretches. So make sure you're paying attention now, so that when I do it next class, we can just warm up and run right through it, right? So know what you're doing while we're doing this. Know where these stretches are supposed to, how they're supposed to feel while we're doing this. So straight legs, flex our toes this time. Back of my legs are being stretched. I'm reaching with a straight spine, pulling my head towards, I want to be like, get my chin to my toes someday. Or maybe my nose, like right past that, so that line. And then I'm going to point. And what's the number one most important thing while you're stretching? Maybe it looks like I'm going really far, maybe it doesn't, but maybe it looks like I'm really stretching and you're like, oh my God, I can't do that. That's because I've been doing it for a long time. So you have to start somewhere. So I even feel a stretch when I'm all the way up here. I feel this stretch. To me, I can push myself a little bit further. So I'm gonna go a little bit further, but I'm never gonna get to a point where it hurts to hold it there. It should only feel good to stretch. Think about it, you're stretching. You're, instead of being all bound up like this and stiff and rigid, you're just going like this. And it doesn't hurt. It's just loosening it up, kind of, if that makes any sense, right? So I should get to a place where I can hold it comfortably with a little bit of a good pain, not a bad pain, okay? And so same with the splits, which we'll talk about soon. But right here, I'm just in a comfortable position where I can feel my body doing some work, basically. Okay, and then we're gonna straddle. Get as close as you can, but again, same thing, I should never see this. If you're rolled back here, then go like this so that you can sit up higher, okay? Get to a place where you can be comfortable. And then we're gonna reach right, left, right, and left again, and then up and over. Again, looking up at the sky underneath my armpit. Side body stretch. This pinky is turned towards the camera, or you are turning your hand towards me, not like this. Like this. Back of your hand. And then take your nose to your knee. And then walk it over through center. Nose to your knee on the other side, whichever side you're on. And flip it sideways again. And you're up. Flex your toes. Just give it a little hold here. You can rock. Eventually we'll be doing a push through, but we don't need to be doing that now. So shake it out. Those are the basic stretches. If you are in Wednesday or Saturday jazz lyrical dances, or if you just want to try it, I'm going to give you a second right now to pause the video and practice your stretches on both sides, your splits on both sides, and your push throughs in the center, and your split in the center, okay? So give yourself hold each side for about 15 seconds, and same with the center and push through, of course. So go ahead and do that now. And we're back. Okay, cool. So basically what we've been doing at the park, for those of you that haven't been there, is we've been going over Tik Toks. I want to do in the recital a mashup, so we're going to put all of them together. I'm sure you guys, a lot of you have seen those on YouTube, TikTok mashups, where it's basically like 6 dances that they put all in one, like just back to back to back, right? So we're going to do that. So we're just learning a whole bunch of TikToks right now. So I am going to teach you one today, maybe 2. We'll see how much time we have, but probably just one. And it is Say So. So if you guys know that, that's awesome. You can still review it, because I might do something different, or it can be a time for you, if you already do know it, to add some of your creativity to it, right? Do something a little bit more, just something different than you've been doing it. So it's an opportunity. If you already know the dance, it doesn't mean you can skip class. There's always a way to keep moving forward and making progress, right? So I'm going to turn and face the mirrors so that you can kind of see how it would look in a normal class if I was in the front of the room and you were standing behind me. So you can also see me in the mirror too. Okay, so maybe I'll go, hold on one second. I guess either side works, right? Okay. All right, so we start off, it's basically like saying no, no, okay? Saying no, no. So I'm gonna go down low, and then the second one I'm going up high. So I'm saying no, 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 no. I only do it once, but just so you get the idea. It's kind of like what we did in Intergalactic. The very beginning of Intergalactic, remember we did this? Same thing. So no, no. Then I'm gonna take this hand down. This is my right hand. No, no, this one's just gonna come down. This one's gonna hit me in the head. Doink, doink. Okay? No, no, doink, doink. No, no, doink, doink. Don't worry too much about your feet. You can just stand in place, but if you want to be a little bit more advanced, again, you can take a step and a step. For a step and a step. Okay, so we have down, up, no, no. From here, this right arm's gonna come, punch. Kind of a punch, kind of like I don't know, like a magic wand or something. You can add a snap. It's like you're like throwing sugar at someone. Glitter. Throwing glitter as you do. Okay, so we go down and up and doink, doink. Now I throw, snap. Throw, snap. Again, if you already know this and you want to be more advanced, you can add like kind of a kick to it. Throw. So it's opposite leg, opposite arm. So right arm, left leg comes up. I'm jumping onto my right leg like this. Okay? So we have down, up, doink, doink, throw, snap. Or down, up, doink, doink, throw, and snap. Okay? From here, we're going to roll from the bottom to the top. Do you see that shape I'm making? It's like a circle. So I'm starting at the bottom. So to make a circle, I'm going to go away from myself. Away. What is that? A body roll, right? So top of my head is leading the way. Okay, when I get to here, then my head comes up. So then my spine has to come up too. My hips, same thing. Okay? Got it? I'll be doing one of these, don't worry. Okay? So from the top, didn't even know it. I don't know the words. Here, snap, roll, roll. 3, 4. In here, like a picture. Out. She says, focus. Focus. Okay? So from the snap, I usually step out with this leg, so I'm going behind myself. I think that's probably the easiest way. You can do in front too, but it just, as far as the body roll, I think stepping back is a lot easier because you're rolling into it. So from the top, we go down, up, doink, doink, snap, and snap, roll, roll, roll again for 2, here, here. Why don't you say so? Okay, so why don't, your hands come up, you go down on say, so. The emphasis is on say, so why don't you say so? Okay, and that same move, we actually do that. You know how I count you guys in? I know when I count you in, it goes 5, 6, 7, 8. That's because usually we start the dance on the counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But this, we're coming in on the end of the first verse or whatever, phrase. So we'll be dancing on 5, 6, 7, 8 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to count you in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on, I'll show you. So she goes, before we do this, she's already been singing, and she goes, why don't you say so? So we're doing why don't you say so right there. So it's 1, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, why don't you say so? Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we go down, up, doink, doink, throw and snap, roll for 4, 3, 4, in, out, why don't you say so? Got it? One more time. 1 second. A little bit faster. Okay? And now's the time, if you have any questions, pause the video. You can rewind it as many times as you want to go over it until you understand what I'm doing. Okay? So from the top, why don't you say so? Down, up, doink, doink. Throw, snap, roll, 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, why don't you say so? A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, why don't you say so? Down, up, doink, doink, kick and snap, 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, why don't you say so? Just kidding, you don't have to end like that, but you can do whatever you want, really, so. Cool. I hope that was okay for you guys. I'm sure it was, because like I said, you can rewind it as many times as you want, which is the beauty of this. But let's go through, let's see how much time I have. Hold on 1 second. All right, we have a couple more minutes. Let's do, what's it called? This one. Fallin. Let's do Fallin. Let's just walk through it, okay? So I'll just count it out. So hold, 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 hold. 5, 6, 7, 8. Down and up. 1, 2, 3. Look, tap, and a hand. Up. 1, 2, 3. Here. Here. Boom, 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 boom. And up. Here. Doom, doom. Boom, boom, boom. Big ones. Bing. 1, 2, 3. Look. 1, 2, 3. Pull and pull. Up. Up. Do. Back up. To me. Here, do me like I fall for me. I wanna know you treat me like for you, maybe I was not speeding fast. I was forget. Dun, dun, trying to get you out of my mind. Don't think I did enough. Out of my mind. I know that you're the one. 6, 8. up, up. Back Sunday. Alright. I'll get it back there again. And this is the groups. Group 2. Group 3. Scrunchy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Row. 1, 2. Back to your spot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Cool. That was literally just for you to do it along with me to refresh it. I am probably gonna, maybe next class, I'm not sure, break that entire thing down for you guys. Step by step, go through all of it. I know you already know it, but it's, again, something that you can definitely improve on. I really hope you guys are doing well. I would love to know, if you wanna make a comment down below, I don't know if you guys can do that. If you have a YouTube subscription or whatever, then you can. Maybe send me a comment about a coping skill that you've been using. Let's focus on distractions actually right now. So let's do something that you've been doing to keep yourself busy, rather than just being like, oh, I'm bored, and then getting in your head and being like, I don't want to do anything, and then being just completely upset the whole entire day, right? Like, we gotta do stuff that's keeping us busy and proactive. I have been doing a ton of art, obviously, like always, right? But I got this new machine. It's really cool, you guys. It makes like stickers, and I can make like stuff like this. This is called vinyl, this material. You can press them onto shirts, and I've been making t-shirts and socks and stickers and decals and stuff like that. So that's my favorite thing to waste my time with. So it's not a waste of time, it's very productive. But anyways, my babies, I'll miss you until the next time I see you. You'll see me probably tomorrow.